Muscular system. There are about 600 muscles in your body, and muscles have the functions such as moving the bones of your skeleton, allowing you to smile and wink at your friend, as well as digesting your food and keeping your heart beating. Some body movements, like winking or walking, are easy to control, while others, like digesting your meal or allowing your heart to beat, are impossible to control completely, and that is because some of your muscles are not under your conscious control. Those muscles are called involuntary muscles and are responsible for essential activities like breathing and digesting food. Now, the muscles that you can control are called voluntary muscles. So actions like smiling, kicking a ball, or stirring food on an oven are all actions controlled by voluntary muscles. Your body has three types of muscle tissue, and these include skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, and cardiac muscle. Some of these muscle tissues are involuntary while others are voluntary. Both skeletal and smooth muscles are found in many places on your body. However, cardiac muscle is found only in your heart. Each muscle type performs a specific function in your body. Skeletal muscles are attached to bones of your skeleton and provide the force that moves your bones. If you were able to look at the end of each of your skeletal muscles, there is a tendon there. And the tendon is a very strong connective tissue that attaches your muscle to a bone. And you know, if you've ever injured yourself by tearing a tendon, how strong they are and how important they are in the healthy movement of your body. Now, because your skeletal muscles help you run and jump and swim, you only do these actions when you want to do them. So you have conscious control of your skeletal muscles. So these are classified as voluntary muscles. Smooth muscles are found inside many internal organs, such as blood vessels, in your esophagus, and in your stomach. They are involuntary because they control movements inside your body, such as digestion, and these contractions also help move your blood. Now, while you may notice your skeletal muscles tire quickly, if you were to sprint down the road, right, you would say like, whew, I'm out of breath, I need to rest, and then you can do it again. But your smooth muscles react much more slowly and therefore tire more slowly. So you will notice when you eat a meal, it takes a long time for it to move from your stomach through the digestive tract, and this is all done with smooth muscles. We already said that cardiac muscle is found only in your heart. And because your heart beats your entire life and can contract repeatedly, it does not tire. Just like smooth muscle, cardiac muscle is also involuntary, and it controls repeated contractions inside your body, which we call heartbeats. Now, if I were to ask you right now to make a muscle, you'd probably bend your arm and be showing off your bicep right now. However, in order for you to make the bicep muscle contract, another muscle has to relax in order to make this happen. So what muscle do you think that is? That's right, your tricep. Your muscle cells can only contract and they don't stretch. So skeletal muscles have to work in pairs in order for muscles to do their job. While one muscle contracts, the other muscle in the pair has to relax to its original length. And this is why if you are ever working out, you often want to work the muscles in pairs so they both get stronger together. Examples like might be your biceps and your triceps, or your quads and your hamstrings are a pair, your abs and your lower back, or maybe your chest and your upper back. These are muscle pairs. Now, let's pretend we're using a microscope to look at a skeletal muscle right here like this image. First, notice that the muscle is attached to a bone with a tendon. Now look at the skeletal muscle and see that it consists of bundles of parallel fibers along that have nerve muscle or nerve cells and blood cells as well. Now, in muscle fibers is a long cylindrical muscle cell that contains many nuclei, and in these fibers are bundles of smaller units called myofibrils. Notice that on the myofibril, it has alternating light and dark bands like red and white stripes in this image. These stripes are made up of even smaller protein filaments called myosin, which are thick filaments, and actin, which are thin filaments. It's actually the interaction of actin and myosin, which is the key to muscle contractions. All right, let's take a break here so you can stretch out those muscle fibers, and then it's time for you to show what you know.